just concentrated on telling the story. And if there was a larger universal story that would speak to other people, it would be there just because our heart was in it. And we were trying to chase down the truth between these characters. And then your hope is that other people will recognize that. If you try to design it that way or aim for that, I think that you see that and it's less truthful. So we always just felt this is something that makes us laugh. Let's find out what happens between these guys, and let's surprise ourselves where we go with this, and also let's get to the heart of them. Let's get to a place where these men have to actually be sincere, because the road to that place as men is very funny, but it's also very awkward, and it's also very moving, because guys, you know, are very emotional creatures, but they have to hide their emotions so much of the time that when they come out, if they've been hidden for a while, it's a big release for the character in the story, everyone around them, and also for the audience. So was it our goal from the outset? It was a hope, but not in terms of the building blocks of making the script. The only thing in the film that we were conscious of when we were writing it that would had an effect on that was the references to U2. And there is a little bit of U2 music in the film very early on. And you have to have the rights to be able to put anyone's music in a film. And you know, they're one of the biggest bands in the world, and to have the rights to have that in your film is way bigger budget than we could afford. But we managed to get in touch with U2 and get them to have a look at the script, and you know, because they're, you know, they got a big organisation around them. But they knew some of the stuff that we'd done before, and they were aware of who we were, and they read the script, they really liked it, and they allowed us to use the music. So we knew that, like, say, for example, this is a very crass example, but like if you were setting the story in Sweden and there was a cultural reference like ABBA, you know, people everywhere would understand that. But if it was a Swedish band that only Swedish people would know, it wouldn't connect with them in the same way. So that was the only thing. I mean, that was always there as an idea, just artistically, because U2 are such a big band in Ireland and people have different opinions about them. And of course, the Machine, as a character, is saying it's just music. You know, you can't dislike a piece of music based on a cultural opinion. It's an instinctual thing. You hear something and you like it or not. If it did play somewhere else, people would be going, okay, well, we all know who U2 are. That was the only piece of the puzzle that we kind of felt, well, you know, that will relate to an international audience.